Hi everyone. The topic of today's devotion is power of a small group. I would like to talk to you from the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17. It reads like this: Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. This happens when a small group of people get together, disciple each other, love each other, and serve one another. There is a power in a small group. I grew up as a military child because my dad was an army officer. As a military child, and even now, it always amazes me when I think of how a huge military organizational chain of command with armies of about 50,000 focuses on one individual in order to make him or her a strong and courageous army personnel. An army has more than 50,000 soldiers that are broken down into a smaller units such as corps, divisions, brigades, battalions, companies, platoons, and finally squads. Each squad is the smallest unit in the army and is made up of just 9 to 10 soldiers. Do you see here how they narrow it down to forming a small group of soldiers just to sharpen or equip one individual? How does this relate to us? Do you believe that you can develop a personal relationship and leadership just attending a huge mega church of about 10,000 people on Sunday morning, or in a company of 300 people or 50 people, or in a group of 10 or 12 people? Most effective relationship, leadership, discipleship, mentorship, coaching, and personal growth occur only in a small group. We are a part of something bigger. We are the marching soldiers of our Lord Jesus Christ. We are the member of a huge universal church of Jesus where people from all nations come together and worship our Lord Jesus Christ. Yet, we, each one of us, are an individual, an army of our Lord Jesus Christ. There is power in a small group. Look at the ministry of Jesus Christ. How he called 12 disciples out of many thousand people. Jesus called his 12 disciples, spent time with them, equipped them, served them, and loved them. Jesus took this small group ministry very seriously. And the 12 disciples also said yes to follow Jesus, to love him, to give their time and commitment and life, and to become his disciples. Then from 12, Jesus chose 3 to be closer to them. Jesus chose Peter, James, and John. In Mark chapter 9, verses 2 to 4, we read Jesus' transfiguration on the mountain where Jesus revealed his glory in the presence of these 3. Why a small group? Because there is a great intimacy in small groups. This is the core of a disciple making. Jesus invested his time and revealed his glory with a small group of 3 and 12 people. We are also encouraged to do the same. Going back to Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. One person is not sharpened in large group. We intentionally look for a relationship on a personal level where we can share a deeper understanding of our identity with one another, share our struggles and victories, joys and sorrows, while holding each other accountable for spiritual growth. In Richmond Baptist, we have started Community 411 groups. The vision of Community 411 groups is to become like Jesus together, to build community together, to pray together, to serve together, and to do the mission together. Join one of our Community 411 groups and make a God-honoring impact in your own personal life and in the lives of others in your community. Amen.